welcome to L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Condors and the Louisville Cardinals. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Did you know Louisville has one of the most unique stories about their stadium in all of college football? The L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium was built on a former railroad repair yard that opened in 1998. The land on which it was built was previously serving as a site for the Louisville and Nashville South Louisville Rail Yard. During construction of the stadium, the blaring train horn was used at the rail yard to indicate shift changes and was reclaimed. It is now blown pregame and each time the Cardinals score. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Cardinals offense will get first crack at it today. Isaac Brown churned out more than 150 yards and found pay dirt a couple of times in their victory last game. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man, it's Hughes. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And how about that start for the offense in this game? You could not ask for a better play. They come out firing, going down the field. They get a huge completion. What a way to begin this football contest.
Oh, they're after him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
They'll run Isaac Brown to the right. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Trainer's out having a look at this junior defensive back. Holly Rowe will update us on his condition. And the Cardinals will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run play action. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown Cardinals! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with a 44-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Condors offense will now get its first chance with the football. And here comes the sophomore running back. They want him to take care of the ball, do the dirty work, be good in pass pro, and make plays when he has a chance. They'll try the counter. Breaks into the open. You want to talk about changing field position. The huge play takes it down to the 37. Up to 45 yards on the ground already. That is a way to make a statement early. They'll give it to him again. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, creating enough separation to create a positive gain.
Rushes on him. They go to the wide receiver screen. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. That'll bring him to within 4.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Try the right side with Brown. Maybe a crease. A very productive run gets it inside the 40 all the way down to the 38-yard line.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense. In their running game, that time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
With the catch, it's Brown. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. You can hand it to him, you can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? They're finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Richardson. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down.
And Brahms got a new trigger man. Keen Holtz is at the helm, and he comes from Ohio State.
There he goes. Headed to the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Louisville!
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one, too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. They give it to the freshman, first carry of his career. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Quarterback keep. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure.
And the ball's loose in the backfield. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. And it'll be the Condors who will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Louisville's offense has taken the field, and they look ready to go. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. Off-play action on 1st down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
Again, it's Brown. Smashes through the tackle. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
There's some room. Makes it past the marker. Maybe a touchdown-saving stop gets him out of bounds at the 5. First and goal coming up. The Cardinals are in the hurry-up. They'll go to the air. Let's it fly. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
That is one the quarterback is going to want to have back. It's touchdowns or it's checkdowns once you get down to the red zone. You can't get too aggressive and greedy trying to fit the football into small windows, and as a result, QB throws a pick.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, they're trying to go with the QB design run, but nice job defensively. They were not fooled by it. They were physical up front. Guys defeating blocks, able to get that tackle for loss.
Handoff from the gun. Pulled down for the tackle.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Pocket breaking down. Fires quickly. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Condors will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one. Oh, misjudges it a bit and muffs it.
And a huge thank you in order right there. That returner is literally going to go find my man and go, thank you so much for making up for my mistake. That could have been huge, but the offense caught a break and fell on it.
Here's a heat. Trying to burn this defensive back. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
Man, this quarterback is living dangerously right now, guys. Of course, we're only in the first quarter. This guy's already thrown one pick. He should have thrown his second right there.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Handoff for Brown. Nice move there. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Cardinals come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. On first down, it's Brown again. Sweet cut there. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that's the second time today, man. Like, you see, it looks like he's going in fast forward. He's got some jets, man. This guy can really, really move. This offense does such a nice job of finding creative ways to get him the football. And we've already seen it today. A couple of explosive plays, and they're going to continue to feature this young man.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Quarterback may change this route. Trying to move them on the counter. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop it. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to throw for it. A strike downfield. And they'll get enough for the first down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the first quarter. Ground game really important. Let's take a look at how these running backs have fared through one quarter of play. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown Cardinals. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. So it's an 80-yard drive. And they finished it off with an exclamation point, running it in from the 19. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
Quick strike complete. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And it'll be the Condors line up to punt it away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Finds a spot in the middle. Across midfield, down to the 41-yard line is a huge play as this offense rolling. They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Looking long. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
The give, running right, Brown. Got enough for the first. There's a crease. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. He's got him. Touchdown, Cardinals. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass.
Number 48, set to kick this one off.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Wide receiver going in motion. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Power football with the run. Just couldn't get away from the tackle.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
At midfield, he's got room. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. On target. Oh, he's got some space. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Condors in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Gives it on the option. There's a little room there. That gives him 54 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener. And it'll be the Condors have their offense in high gear. To throw, it's right. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got his man. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll run it to the left looking for the end zone. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
Those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. Hold on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see what's up with that. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty.
Number 95, set to kick off.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Here in the Cardinals sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Finds his man. It's Richardson. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down.
Well, they have a massive lead, and we're only in the 2nd quarter, but they're not calling the dogs off. They are staying aggressive, and they are taking shots. Another hook up there for this offense. Everything that they are dialing up is working to perfection. They're looking to add already to their blowout lead. And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Under fire. Got his man downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
And that's not what this defense was hoping for, man. They got to find a way to get the ball back to their offense. They've already dug themselves a hole, and now 3 plays, 3 first downs. Man, they've got to find some answers. Got to get some pressure on the QB. Find a way to force a turnover or two to get back in this football game.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Right back to him on the ground. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Cardinals! And they take it in for 6 more points. What a game he's had. 3rd touchdown of this one and 5 on the season.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And he added the extra point. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Here's the handoff. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Now back to your game in Louisville. What a day so far from that stud linebacker. He's truly the quarterback of that defense, and he's really dictating the way things are going. A dynamic defender in every sense of the word. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. Huge deficit to start this 3rd quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
He'll keep it on second down. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. To the air, it's right. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Condors send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Smashes ahead. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Hey guys, down here on the Louisville sideline, there is so much enthusiasm on the sideline sideline right now. This running back has been brilliant today. Over 200 yards rushing, and he continues to run strong. The coaches told us he gets stronger as the game goes on. We'll see how much longer they keep him out there. With a big lead, he has been brilliant so far today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's brought down, but the offense is going to have another chance. This will be pass interference on the defense. And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. They've got it down to the 32. First and 10 coming. A give to Brown. Fights off a defender.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got 8 on first down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. One more time, it's Brown. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there.
And on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Running inside, it's Brown. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
You can't let the same guy beat you over and over and over again. You got to make adjustments. Sometimes you got to bring more guys in the box, more guys to the football, and make sure he's not the one who beat you.
Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Louisville.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish it off with a 21-yard touchdown run. From inside the 15, here's the return. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They'll run the option. Pulls it on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Defense in press coverage. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And it'll be the Condors will try to pin them back with the punt. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. No fair catches here, looking for room. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that. As the
makes the grab and room to run. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Cardinals come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. They'll run Isaac Brown to the right. Got a little grab. Got enough space. Touchdown Cardinals. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And he takes this from inside. And the ball is loose on the return. Grabbed by the kicking team.
Hey, as a return guy, you know that you're going to get popped. You know you've got guys that have a 50-yard run at you trying to dislodge the football. You've got to do a better job of ball security.
This offense has it with really good field position. Trying to run, it's Brown. Nice move to keep running. Touchdown Cardinals. And they take it in for 6 more points. He scores for the 5th time in this game. And he puts through the extra point. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The give on the option. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying play action. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
3rd and long equals pass almost every single time. Pin your ears back, go get the quarterback. Great job by the defense understanding the situation. Everybody flying upfield, putting pressure. Know the quarterback's going to hold it. Get to him, strip, sack. You get the rock.
Well, this drive probably won't help them pile up yards, but they could get points quickly, starting it with a 1st and goal. Here's Brown. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The Cardinals in the hurry-up. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Cardinals! He's in the house for the 6th time in this game.
And if you're the head coach, you are absolutely loving this. You're up big on the scoreboard because your defense keeps getting takeaways. And on offense, in sudden change situations, you're turning it into touchdowns. That right there, phenomenal job. Great decision by the quarterback. He finds his open man. They connect. Everything going their way, David.
And I love when they stay aggressive after a turnover. That is the #1 thing we're always yelling in the huddle as a defense. Sudden change, sudden change. They want to capitalize on the momentum. And they did. They stayed aggressive, continuing to add to this lead, doing what they want when they want.
Back to throw, it's right. Picked off. A turnover in their own end. Touchdown, Louisville. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Awesome awareness by the D-lineman on this play. You just can't do it any better. He knew he wasn't going to be able to get there and get the sack, so he slowed himself down, got his hands in the air, plucks it out of mid-air, keeps his balance, and takes it in for 6.
On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Garrison. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. On the option. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Condors will line up to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. Makes a move. He's going to get loose. Touchdown, Cardinals. Special teams coming through, the 3rd aspect of the game, delivering big time. So much for putting your heels on the 10 and not going backwards. He didn't want to just let that go. He grabbed it and took it to the house.
And when you got that kind of ability, I will give you the green light. Absolutely. You just catch it and you just go. He does the refs 10-yard line, 5-yard line, 1-yard line. When you do that, it's all gravy.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They go to the ground. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The play action fake. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. They got the sack, but there is a man down on the play. Looks as if it's their senior quarterback who's down on the play, and that is a guy they can ill afford to lose. We'll have Holly check on his condition shortly. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. That's the end of the period, and Louisville has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. And it'll be the Condors who will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Oh, did he unload on that? It's like there's helium in that one. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Hey guys, down here on the Louisville sideline, they are so hyped up for their running back. This star has proven that he is somebody who should be in the national conversation. Another stellar performance today, and we're not even done yet. Over 200 yards rushing. His team has the lead, and he has been someone they can lean on and count on every possession. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Handoff, Isaac Brown. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Brown again. Could be an alley. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. And the Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. Off play action. Fires to the right. Caught near the sideline. It's Hughes. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. The Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. Try the right side with Brown. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. A one-sided game like this one and you suffer an injury, that is not ideal. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll run play action. Throws toward the end zone. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, Cardinals!
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Stevens. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wide receiver comes in motion. Now on the option. Keeps it on the option. He had no chance. A host of defenders back there for a loss of 4. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. He's knocked down immediately, tried to catch them napping on the run and nothing doing. The Condors will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Now on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Cardinals! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it. Into the end zone for the 7th time in this game.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And they tacked on the extra point. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? On the option. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game?
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And it'll be the Condors decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Louisville's offense has taken the field, and they look ready to go. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it. You
can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And the Cardinals moving quickly to the line.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarter.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And finally, you're seeing some life from the defense. They've been struggling all game long up to this point, but back-to-back sacks on 2 consecutive plays. They're at least still trying to fight back in this game.
On third down, here's Brown. Inside the 30. Finding some room. Touchdown, Louisville! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. His 8th touchdown of the game.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into the season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made the extra point without problem. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And that was some way to cap it off with a 42-yard touchdown jaunt. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Here comes the option. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Rides the back and leaves it. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Give to the back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Plows through the defense. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Louisville calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Keeps it himself. Still on his feet at the 45. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Condors getting set on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. The Cardinals will now use their final timeout. Now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Motion from the wideout. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Still 3rd down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. The run inside. It's Stevens. They stop him right there. They tried to convert with the run, and the defense was up for the challenge.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O's. One more play to pad the stats. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Going for it all. And that pass is incomplete. They were going for the consolation touchdown, but to no avail, and that's going to do it for this one. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat, face, ball game over.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.